What's up, y'all? I just I just cried. I just cried, you know. Crying, crying is something that is so interesting, but it's always a blessing when you can actually sit down and really feel into your feelings, and take the time. Um, there's so many of us that are on our uh in this part in this point in our journey, especially if you're watching this from like around the time that this is being released. Um, a lot of us are on the verge of some major breakthrough, and I know that this is happening in my life. Um, I'm working on I'm working on a business that basically I teach people how to tap into limitless creativity. How to I wanted to figure out how to help the artists around me and bring value to the creators around me. You know, um, I know that there's so many goddamn different tangents, but let me just get back to the crying, right? Because I feel like that's ultimately why I turned on the camera right now to share. Um, so the fact is this, right? So many of us, I know this is not just my experience, this is a collective experience, and a lot of us are on the verge of major breakthrough. The Most High Source is utilizing us crazy, is calling us. It's been this way for the past couple months. And if you're resonating with what I'm saying and you've been faithful and you've been, putting in the work and like peeling back the layers and rising to the occasion, you know what I'm saying? No pun intended, because the frequency is rising. Um, then you know that we are on the verge of some major breakthrough. We are in a time right now where there's a transition of wealth going on. There is a elevation of God's people. New positions are being occupied, new opportunities, new breakthroughs are happening, right? And with this being the case, there are forces, there are opposing forces. Like, I wanted to call it the devil and call it like the enemy, but I think it's more scientific. I think it's yin and yang, like as you're progressing, as you are reaching new stuff, like there are just forces, principalities. I mean, it says it in the word that we don't fight against flesh and blood, but principalities and powers in high places. It's real. Trying to sneak in, and someone like me, I'm super cognizant of this and super sorry, storage. Ugh, I feel like a mess, bro. I just cried, bro. So, like I was saying, yo, even the vigilant, you know what I'm saying? It's still there's still ways, you know what I'm saying, that it can get you and really use you to work against you by distorting your perspective about things. Um, so to be very specific, like I just realized, and this is why I was crying. One of my biggest fears for the longest in my life, bro. Listen, my mom is a single mother. She raised me and my brother by herself, pretty much. And I've seen her work so hard. And oh God, in combination with the fact that my father was there, and so there are wounds that I'm healing there around, like, just like what do on top of, oh God, there's wounds there that compound with, the societal thing around the patriarchy and what it means to be a man. That plus the idea of like, what is it that I could have done so that he would be around? Um, Plus seeing my mom work so hard, plus knowing that like I have a destiny on my head and like I have anointing, and the pressure I put on myself to fulfill that anointing. I never realized until today that one of my worst fears in this life is my mom. Sorry, is my mom. We're just going before I even say this, but my mom passing away before getting to see the full fruition of my purpose and my destiny, and the life that I will, God will manifest through me. So yesterday she had like, I woke up and she told me that like, she has like high blood pressure, so she takes high blood pressure medicine, and she had ran out of her medicine, and she told me that her blood pressure was high at a level that like she never seen, and that triggered me so deeply in such an intimate way. Like I was not ready. I was not ready. It triggered me so deeply, and so many emotions came out that I didn't even know. Like, um, it was frustration, because she's also a person that like stresses a lot, as a lot of moms are and do. And I just want her to like stop stressing. And so like, I'm trying to tell her like she needs to take better care of herself, and I just feel like my vision was completely distorted. I was completely blindsided. And um yeah, like it wasn't until I decided to melt that and just like, I guess, okay, let me just fess up, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like, I needed to put my foot down, you know what I'm saying? Cuz at this particular point it's just me and her living together, and I'm seeing from the observer perspective just how harmful it seems that, she's not taking care of herself. Like she won't sleep on time, she won't eat on time, she's stressed out, she's never managed her stress well. And so like I'm like, all right, maybe I need to use tough love. Maybe if I'm like, you know, assertive about this, it'll really strike a chord with her so that she takes care of herself, so that like my words can like echo and she can, because I can't do that for her. I can't go to sleep on time for her. You know what I'm saying? And I will say like I did kind of like, I kind of came down on her a little bit, like, you know, um, and I thought that I was showing tough love. Like I need to say this. I need to. I'm right. I'm just coming from love. Like, but it didn't really help, and she didn't receive it the way I intended it, and that was frustrating as well. But it wasn't until like I peeped that like something like, yo, something's not right. Like this is where these principalities and stuff come in, because I'm thinking that she's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I apologized to her, and I let her know like what I was feeling, and whatever was trying to get me to, because it was really stressing me out, and I'm like, okay, I need to, because I'm telling her this, and you know she's not really hearing it. Like she's actually like she's becoming defensive, and I'm saying this because I love her, and I'm like, part of me wanted to default to, all right, well, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go, like, cause I'm trying to protect my peace. Like I know where I'm going. I'm very tuned in. Um, and that was a stance that I could have taken, and that would have fucked up the vibes when I'm on the verge of breakthrough. So I decided to like melt all that and just you just default to love and just be like, mom, like I'm gonna just encourage you more, and try and help out more. And I didn't mean to, like, I was trying to come from love, and she said her side, and we hugged it out, and then I realized like what was actually bothering me so much was just what was bothering me so much was just being scared that like damn, bro. Oh shit. Yeah, it's like it's an inner child. Like it's my inner child scared to lose his mom, and yeah, that really scares me. Like especially losing her to like stress and like the shit of this world. But these tears and this ability to access this place of emotion that I didn't know was there is so important and is so crucial. And I'm so grateful. Um, so yeah, again, whenever these principalities come, yo, all it does, fam, and y'all need to really get this through y'all mind, yo, not y'all, but like whatever the principalities are, it's like, yo, all it's gonna do is make me stronger. All it's gonna do is make me better. All it's going to do is allow me to get closer to God and get closer to myself and heal myself even more. So yeah, I wanted to share this to encourage, to share my experience, share my vulnerability, like I know that there's so many people that like resonate with that, just like wanting to provide a better life for our parents, yo. Like they go through so fucking much and they've been through so much and they're still going through so much. And I know what I'm here for. I know what I'm meant for. I know the vision that God has put in my mind. I know where I'm going. And I know that the devil's a liar. And I know that I will reach there. And I know that she'll be alive and well to see it. And yeah, that's not something that I need to be afraid of. And that's not something I need to hold on to. That's not a pressure that I need to put on myself to hurry up. I feel like I've been putting so much pressure on myself to hurry up and like get there. And I've gone to such extremes to like to get there faster. Like, and this whole period has taught me about trusting in God's divine timing, being present. Yeah, being present and enjoying the journey. And yeah, it's certain belief systems and certain wounds like that, certain fears like that actually can rob one of enjoying the journey, you know? So yeah, I don't know who this was meant to bless. I don't know who this was meant to reach. But yeah, I guess the message is, yo, you know what I'm saying? For the God body, you right, you're right there, yo. We've never been fucking closer. Just crazy. You about to be on the other side. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout because yo, like the principalities, what it'll do is like it'll put a film over your eyes, over your lens. And so the moment that something doesn't feel like it's in alignment, it's in harmony, just insert love. You'll be surprised. even if it's you don't fully feel it, just insert love. Just say that I'm sorry, just insert love to correct it, because yo, like, you're on your way and it's nothing but a speed bump, and there might be something there for you. There might be a gift there for you. Um, yeah, y'all, you know, yeah. So some real shit, man. Some raw shit, man. You know, then the collective is benefiting from real raw shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you for being tapped in. Um, and yeah, welcome to this channel. You know, I'm going to continue to share. I've really had a lot of pressure on myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, so check this out, right? I've been working on a business. It's not only a business, but like, yeah, I founded a company called Sign by Source. Sign by Source. And basically, it's like this. It's like, yo, I'm gonna try and make this concise. The moment that you were born with the talent that you have, you were given everything that you need to be successful. The idea that you need to sign to a label, that you need to sell part of yourself away in any way and sign these crazy deals is a lie of the devil. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way that the devil tried to tempt Jesus on that mountain after 40 days of fasting, and offered him the world when the world was already his. It's the same way. So we are signed by Source. We are signed by Source, and we have everything we need. It's our birthright to succeed. Now, the thing is, if you're dealing with any sort of like writer's block or any sort of blockage when it comes to your creativity, that is not the way it's supposed to be. It's normalized. Writer's block is like a normalized thing, but you don't have to ever be subjected to writer's block, because you are connected to an infinite source of creativity and you are a conduit for that creativity. It's about removing the blockages, and it's about, you know, deepening yourself as, you know, your identity as that conduit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. So, yeah, in the first phase of this business, I put together some resources where I'm teaching people how to tap into limitless creativity, utilizing the medium of freestyle, just as a medium. It expands to much more things, but freestyle, it doesn't get more raw than freestyle. Literally just freestyling off the dome and just allowing divine creativity to flow, just like I'm freestyling this video. So I teach people how to tap into that limitless creativity. The idea came because I'm an artist. I've been an independent artist for over 10 years now. I've seen a lot of success on Spotify, millions of streams, stuff like that. And I found myself caught in that same race, that same trap of like, look at me, look at me. Um, you know, hopping up and down. And I'm looking around, and all the artists around me are doing the same thing. And this is the thing, like, all of us as artists, the thing that we go through life and we put it together and we do all of that work to create this thing, it is a service that we are providing to the people. But the game is really fucked up now to where you offering that service, that gift, that value is actually being misconstrued as you asking for somebody's attention. You're asking for somebody's time. So the game is kind of flipped on its head. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to address that on a collective level, but for myself, what I want to offer is value. You know what I'm saying? So I figured, like, yo, how do I help the creators to the left and the right of me? You know, how do I help them get to their best self as creators? Like, I've been doing this for a long time. You can check my discography on Spotify. Um, I've been creating incredible music for a long time. So I want to help people to reach their best self. I want to help people to tap into the limitless creativity. I don't have writer's block. I've completely destroyed writer's block in my life. That doesn't exist in my world anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm a limitless, truly limitless creator. I can create anything, any record in any genre off the top of my dome. I don't need a pen either, you know? So this is something that can be learned. This is something that is your birthright as you are a conduit for the divine, you know? So, yeah. So I've been building that business and I've been going super hard at that relentlessly, you know what I'm saying? Um, to the point that I haven't even like been taking time to record videos like this, like real ass videos, just to like talk to y'all, which is something that I know that I'm called to do. So, yeah, yo, the gift of this whole experience of this crying and stuff. Oh, by the way, you can follow Sign by Source. I'm starting a new YouTube page that's about to start releasing. By the time this is out, there should be videos out on that page. Go follow me on Sign by Source and peep the company, peep how we growing. Join us, you know what I'm saying? If it interests you to learn how to tap into that limitless creativity, that's what we're doing over there. Oh Lord. Oh shit. Crying. Crying is a lot, bruh. Oh man. But yeah, that's definitely a fear that was subconsciously robbing me of taking the time in this experience, yo. So yeah, you know, approach whatever is coming to try and attack you during this time of breakthrough, because you are breaking through, you know what I'm saying? Approach it with love. There might be something there for you. And congratulations. You know, that's the message behind this. So thank you so much for tuning in. Blessings, love, oneness. My name is Ayutami. Peace.